do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
This is a great unit to work with. Erica and I get along really well. It really didn't take us hardly any time at all to get up to speed. We're working together. We're thinking alike, and really getting our investigative skills honed together where we can just do work very efficiently.
And it should be clear to a 1988 Honda Accord. Was that a warrant off the Chevron? The girl was about 14 years old.
We're going to a vice call. Security at the local hospital observed a 14-year-old girl having sex with an adult male in the car in their parking lot, and the security is still following them. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Guess who?
Oh, you're kidding. She's actually 18.
Put your hands on the back of your head, interlace your fingers.
Hey, put your hands on the back of your head. Interlace your fingers.
Put your hands on the back of your head, interlace your fingers.
Instructions. Hands on the back of your Well, get out of the car. Put your hand on the back of your head.
It's locked. All the time, without paying attention to instructions. Hey, put your hands on the back of your head, interlace your fingers. Release your arm. Step on out.
I'm trying to get out.
Get out of the car, Christy.
Okay, I'm trying to do what Dad said.
No, you're not.
I got it.
Walking. Which car am I getting in?
I'm going back here.
Oh, good. I have a phone in my pocket. That's it.
Where's your condoms, Christy?
I don't have no condom.
Did you use the last one with him, or are you not using them now?
I'll go tell the other guys
Turn
what's
around.
going
Can I
on.
pull my shirt down? Thank you.
Okay, turn around and sit on the bumper of the car. You and I both know what you were doing. Tell me how much and tell me what it was for.
Full service, $60, I think. I came out with some money today because I wanted to get my phone turned on. I thought it was going to be a little more, so I have some more money in my
Okay,
pocket.
how much do you have on you?
I should have like 190 plus because I have some money that I came out with, and then the 60 that he gave me is with that.
Okay.
And I have a magazine in my purse. I need to keep that. Y'all not going to throw it away, is y'all?
Okay, what's it for?
I'm trying to get into a strip club. So, like, y'all won't see me again.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, that's a
This
good
is the last
idea.
time.
Good idea. So did he get his full service for the 60?
Yeah.
Did you use a condom?
Yeah.
Where's the condom?
It's on the wrapper's on his dashboard.
Okay, where's the condom? It's still on
I
him?
don't know what he did with the condom.
You didn't look?
No, but I know the wrapper's on the dashboard.
Okay.
So you know why we're here?
No.
You don't-
I read it there, I guess.
What's that?
I can read there, I guess, what you think happened.
Okay. Why don't you tell me what happened then?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened? She's telling me her side of what happened, and she's being pretty honest about it. If you want to give me your side of the story, what's going on, that's cool too.
We was parked there.
What's that?
I said we was parked there talking
Okay.
and stuff.
Is there a reason why your pants were undone?
No, the belt was just loose. It wasn't.
The belt was just loose. Okay. Is it true that you have a condom on right now?
No.
That's not the case. Okay. You understand that if you're going to go to jail, they're going to check, and if that does happen to be the case, it's going to be taken as evidence and will be fully documented, right? And that you lied to me about it. So is there or is there not?
There isn't. The guy put gloves on his hand and should be able to tell you that.
Okay, let me give you some history on her. She's up from Vegas. She's been here for 3 weeks. I've arrested her 7 times in the last 3 weeks for prostitution, okay? That's all she's here for. She admitted that to me the very first day I ever stopped her. Just do me a favor, step out of the car. You look really uncomfortable sitting back in there, so.
These cuffs are bothering me a bit.
Okay, step on out and I'll see if I can adjust it for you.
Lyle, I'm Officer Hurley. I just talked to the security officer for Adventist, okay? He saw the whole thing. He saw you on top of her in the passenger seat. He saw you guys having sex. So why don't you tell me what happened, how you picked her up, and what the deal is? I don't want just her story. I want yours. Otherwise, I have to go on what she says. So tell me what happened.
I thought the parking place would be a good place. I guess it wasn't.
Where did you pick her up at?
A few blocks from the video place.
And what was your agreement before she got in your car?
I didn't make an agreement.
Okay, so I'm going to go on her word on that then, because I don't think you really want me to, but I will if I have to. Prostitution is a misdemeanor, so if that's what you did and that's what you agreed to, then that's what you need to tell us versus what her story is. So I need to know.
I'd rather not say anything else. I don't know what her story is.
Okay, then I'll go with what she had to tell me.
We'll have you sit down in the car. Watch your head as you get in. It's usually easy to slide in butt first and then pull your feet in. You're under arrest for prostitution.
What do you need, Christy?
I was wondering if I could get some of my drink.
Yeah, I asked you to do in the last 5 weeks.
2105.
A couple.
A couple? How many times have you been arrested for prostitution in the last 5 weeks? At least 6 that I know of, right? And I keep telling you, you got to get off 82nd, don't I? You got to quit prostituting. You got to get out of the business, right? And you're not listening. Okay, you're going to be arrested for prostitution tonight. And listen to me. You are going to be arrested every single time I see you on 82nd, period. We're done with this, Christy. You need to figure this out. You already have 5 court dates pending for prostitution. It's done. You need to find another job. Do we understand each other? Okay.
Been a police officer for 12 years this month. I like my job. It's not the same every day. You deal with different people, different attitudes. I like that about my job, where it's not monotonous. Favorite part of the job is probably putting away the drug dealers, drug users. You know that bit of narcotics is not going to get in the hands of some small child somewhere. I'm making a traffic stop on this vehicle here. Left a known prostitution area, and he committed a traffic violation when he was leaving.
You sector 329, Crown Heights, Express 7.
How you doing? Good. With the police department, need to check your driver's license, please, sir. Where you headed tonight?
Actually, just going home.
Going home?
Yeah.
Who's this girl here with you? Is that your wife?
She asked me for a ride. I said I would give her a ride.
Okay.
She hadn't even told me where she needed a ride to. I'm just generous. I'm on my way home.
Okay.
I'm staying in the Winchester apartments.
Winchester?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have some insurance on the vehicle I can take a look at?
Yes, I do, sir. I may not have valid insurance on me. My insurance is valid. So
Okay.
if I had to, I'd have to just show it in court. But
You just don't have it with you?
Yeah.
You have an old card with you?
Actually, you know what? There we go, sir.
Where are you going to?
To my mom's house.
What are you doing out here on the boulevard tonight?
Oh, I had a friend come get me, and he wound up I don't know, we were gonna go have fun at his house and have a couple beers and stuff, and he wound up being a jerk, so I just got out of his truck.
Okay. Be right back with you, okay? 34. You mind getting her out?
42 over 50 minutes.
Come on out. What's your name? Ollie? Who you with?
I don't know, I got out of my friend's truck, and he was being a jerk. We were supposed to go to his house and hang out and drink some beers. And I got out and started walking, and my shoe broke, and he seen me fixing my shoe like 4 or 5 times, and he picked me up, and he said he would give me a ride to my mom's house. I know it looks crazy on the boulevard.
Can you give me a better story than that?
No, I swear
let me give you a minute, okay? I just want to give you a minute, let you think about a better story, okay?
That's not my story. I'm not out here doing anything crazy. My shoe is broken, and I didn't want to walk to 10th and Washington. Yes, I told him how. Yes, sir.
I personally haven't dealt with this. I've talked to people who have. Okay?
Yeah.
So you need to be...
But I'm not. I'm swearing I'm not.
Not today.
No, I haven't.
Not today?
I haven't.
You on vacation from it?
No, I'm
Retired
not.
from it?
No, I'm staying with my sister, and we're working for her dad. Well, she's not my sister; she's my best friend. But we're working for her dad. He does construction. Yesterday, we had to spread some gravel and stuff. So, I mean,
So you're in the
doing
construction
whatever.
work?
I'm
Let me see your
doing
hands.
hard
Let me see your
labor.
hands.
My nails are all broken.
Let me see
See
your
them?
Let me see your other side.
133, I'll show you crouch speed. 334, 800 north Nelson.
All right.
I swear.
Where does your sister live at?
She's staying at a motel room right now.
All right, it's time to man up. What was the deal for? What was the deal with this young lady for? Now, I want you to be honest with me.
Honest to God truth, sir, is that she told me that she needed a ride, and like I said, I've never solicited with a prostitute in my life. I mean, I know. You can't go off of looks. You know what I mean, sir? But I have, like I said, I have a beautiful family. I mean, that's the only thing I live in Texas for.
Here's the deal. Whether you have a beautiful family, whether you got a good job or anything else, I've arrested everybody from preachers to the poor people up here for doing this stuff.
Yes,
I'm just asking you to man up at this point
Yes, sir.
and tell me what you did. Because I know what she does and I know what she's doing out
sir,
here.
like I said, I literally just came from Grand, and I took the Boulevard home from Grand. And I've never, like I said, I've never seen her before. There was no deal, no arrangement, sir.
What was the deal for?
He did.
You looked away from me again. You're digging a hole. What was the deal for? How much?
$15.
$15.
Okay, so no sexual acts were discussed.
Literally, sir, no sexual acts. She told me what she wanted to do, and I said, wait a minute, that's not what's going on.
What did she want to do?
She told me, what are you looking for? And I said, I was trying to give you a ride, literally.
Okay.
And that was that.
And what else did she
She
say?
told me that. She told me what her rates were, and I said, I'm not
And which were
interested in
what?
that. And she told me for that was the terminology that she used.
Okay.
And she said $20, and I said, I'm not interested in that. And I said, where do I need to take you? And she told me Southwest 10th.
Okay.
And before I even got a chance, I mean, literally.
Now, at this time, knowing she's a prostitute, you didn't knock her out of your car.
I'm trying to be decent and take her to where she's going.
Okay.
And that's all I could do. And by the time I'd even got back on.
So if that was so innocent, why didn't you come straight with us right from the get-go and say, hey, this is what she said, it's not what I... But you decided to lie. Why?
No, what I told you, sir, was that there was no sexual act, and I didn't have those intentions.
You're probably not going to go to jail tonight. I can't guarantee they're not going to come back and make a case against you.
Right.
But he's lying to me. Okay, you know how I feel about that.
He won't give it up.
He won't say that anything's going to happen. He won't say that anything's going on. You're the only ones being honest in this whole situation.
Can I have a lighter? Does somebody have a lighter? I need to smoke.
I don't smoke, bro.
Is there a truck lighter?
We can get you a lighter, but you need to answer our questions first.
You going to put that down in a statement or not?
Because it's really important and we need to know that.
All I have to put is what he said.
We have to put just a story telling us what happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
Looks like powder cocaine.
Nothing else? You know, once you get to the jail, if they find it on you in there, it's a higher charge, right?
She gave us a statement. She's released pending investigation. He goes to jail. Soliciting prostitution and also possession of a controlled substance.
I've been a police officer in Vegas for a little bit, and you come in contact with lots of interesting people. A lot of people come up with some stories about what's going on. They want to tell you everything. And unfortunately, we come across people like that lie to you straight to your face, and you want to believe them. It's just human nature. You want to believe someone that's telling the truth. Saw this female standing on the corner. Looks like she's possibly engaged in some prostitution activity. It's a high prostitution area, so yeah, there she is. She saw me coming. Looks like she's trying to get away real quick. Control 1, PP Nora 468 one time at St. Tropez Market, Paradise and Harmon.
PP Nora.
Hey, you, come over here and talk to me. What's going on? Come here and talk to me. Get over here now, you understand?
I understand.
Get over here then.
Out.
In front of the car. All right. Reason I stopped is because you're trespassing.
How am I trespassing?
Okay, you're on this market. There's signs all over the place that says no trespassing. You understand?
I just bought a drink from over there.
Okay. Well, standing there. Okay, it's called loitering outside of the business. Okay, you're trespassing. All right. You got the receipt for the drink? Okay. Well, you were stopped for trespassing. Okay. You have any guns, knives, weapons, or anything on you? Okay. So do you have anything on you that I need to know about? Okay. You mind if you got any ID on you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, do me a favor. Don't reach in your purse. I'll grab it for you. I don't like people I don't know reaching into things, okay? Where's the ID at in here?
I don't even know if I have it on me.
You don't know? Okay, if I check your purse, right?
Yeah.
Where are you heading to tonight?
My car and home.
Where's your car at home?
My boyfriend's over there on the street waiting for me, trying to pick up medication, and I'm
Okay. You said you had court in the morning? What's your court for?
no driver's license.
No driver's license? You ever been arrested before?
Yeah.
What have you been arrested for?
No driver's license.
Anything else?
I got that's body oil. Paraphernalia. They got me for solicitation. Wait, am I soliciting? No, I'm not soliciting right now.
I didn't say anything about you
Saying, 'cause
soliciting.
that's probably what you're thinking.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Well, have you ever heard of a spontaneous utterance?
No.
I just stopped you
What
for
is that?
trespassing, okay? And then when you're saying I'm not prostituting,
I'm just saying because I know
that's
that
kind
it's
of
a hot spot, and that just happens to be where our medication.
it is kind of a hot spot. Okay, do me a favor, hang out right there for me, okay? Hey Samantha, face the front of my car for me, okay? While I was interviewing her, she spontaneously uttered that she's not out for prostitution, and didn't say at any time that I was investigating her on prostitution. So a lot of times when someone's committing a crime, they'll say, I'm not doing this, or I didn't hit her, or,
That's T15.
and she's got a warrant for engaging in prostitution. Surprise, surprise. So she's probably out doing the same thing, and now she's got a warrant for prostitution.
I forgot to tell him though that I don't have my pink slip of paper, but it might pull up warrant. But I have a squash warrant bench court date. That I forgot to tell him about. Tell him real quick before he puts me in arrest, because he might show a warrant.
Yes, you do have a warrant.
But it's
okay.
squashed because there's court
It is
tomorrow.
not squashed. It is an active warrant
It's
out of the county
yeah. It's I got it
for
for tomorrow.
engaging in prostitution.
Yeah, that's the one that I have court for in the morning. I have a certificate. I have a piece of paper. I put all my papers together on the kitchen table to take to court in the morning. I have court at 8 o'clock in the morning on Lewis Avenue. I promise you that. It was scheduled for Monday, and I went down on. I don't have my freaking paper with me.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just telling you that there's a warrant in our system.
But, no,
that means
honestly,
there's an active
I know,
warrant.
But there's court in the morning. I have a squash paper on it at home in an envelope to take to court in the morning. I promise you this.
Okay, well,
I put my baby
okay,
is at
real
home,
quick,
please.
you need to tell me the truth of what you're doing out here tonight, okay?
I'm on my way to my boyfriend right now.
I haven't seen your boyfriend at all.
He's right over there in the grill. Where is he? He just left. My friend lives right there. My boyfriend was right there in the Altima when I showed you earlier, the green Altima with the new tags. He was there. He was there.
So
And I didn't want to cross the street. I was
now he
waiting
just
for him.
left you.
Well, I know. And it sounds stupid, whatever,
your
whatever, but no,
boyfriend is-
honestly, yeah, he was there. That's where he was supposed to be meeting me.
Okay,
You know?
okay. Well, so you were supposed to meet him there.
Okay, now he's gone. Okay.
Okay, well, okay, listen, your story is all over the place. Now
he
you
was
just told
across
me,
the street.
listen.
He was across the street.
Okay,
though.
listen, turn around, put your hands
But
behind
he
your
was
back.
across the street.
Hands behind your back.
He was across the street, and I'm sorry he's gone right now.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Vote for him when it comes.
All right, stand right here for me. Okay, your story has been continually changing. Okay, I do not believe you. Okay, your I can't believe you because you told me 5 different stories.
I'm working, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, I'm on crystal, and yeah, I get high every day, and I'm going through a program, but I mean, I'm working for my brain and for speed, and
Okay,
sorry.
you're on speed right now?
always. I mean, I'm always on it, 24/7, damn near, you know.
Okay. Well, how many kids you got?
2.
2?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and don't you think you need to take care of your kids instead of
That's why I
doing
want to
that?
go home. That's
why you
I'm
wanna go
asking
home?
you, Please, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I told you, I was waiting at the corner, maybe for a trick or something, you know.
Okay. You make any money tonight?
No, I just got out.
So how come you lied repeatedly in your story
Because
was
I'm
changed?
scared, because I have to go to court in the morning for prostitution as it is, you know what I'm saying? To tell you again, I'm prostitute. I have a court date, 8 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to tell you that I'm going to court for prostitution and I'm out here still prostituting.
Okay. When's the last time you smoked meth?
Earlier today,
Earlier today, what time?
about 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago? You tweaking right now?
Yeah,
'Cause
probably.
you're talking a million miles an hour. Here's the thing. You lied to me. You got a warrant. You know, you were trespassing. You lied several times. You changed your story.
The reality is this. We're doing you a favor. You need to just be off these streets.
Got a warrant for prostitution, so she's going to be going to CCDC.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2.
Catch all new episodes of Animation Domination at 8, 7 Central tomorrow on Fox.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Turn around. Get on the ground.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested right now.
What you gonna do? Calm down. Calm.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
To me, my grandfather was somebody I always looked up to. Granddad was the police chief here in Wichita back in the 70s and 80s. It was kind of an idol of mine, and I'll get asked quite a bit if I'm related to the old chief, and it's a lot of pride with the name.
Two white males wearing dark clothing, had hats on, one with shorts, one with pants, carrying book bags.
We're going to a burglary in progress at one of our local recycling places. 221, one's going on a bike. It's going to be on St. Francis to the north.
299.
What's going on, man? Why don't you step off your bike for me? You put your bag down for me? Just gonna pat you down, make sure you don't have any weapons on you. Put your hands on top of your head for me. You got anything that's gonna poke, stick, stab me or anything?
Nope.
No? No weapons, guns, knives, bazookas, or hand grenades?
I don't think I could fit a bazooka.
Okay, widen your legs out for me. Where are we coming from tonight?
I was coming from the skate park.
From the skate park. You got any ID on you?
No.
No? You don't have any ID? No way of verifying who you are?
Well, I got an ID, it's just not on me.
Okay, where's it at?
It's at my house.
At your house? Where do you live?
Northwest side.
Northwest side?
Yep.
Okay. How far northwest?
Let me see, by the zoo.
What's your name, man?
What do I need to give that for? Like.
Okay, well, we got called of a burglary in progress. You're leaving the area of a burglary in progress, okay?
Yeah.
And you're leaving at a pretty fast pace. You start to go this way.
Yeah.
You see me coming around, and then all of a sudden you duck back and go this way.
Right.
Okay? It's a little odd.
That's suspicious?
Yeah.
I feel you.
What's your name, man?
I don't feel like giving that information.
Well, that's not something.
It's not really an option, brother. You want to give me your name?
You're required by state law to give us your name, date of birth. If you don't, you go to jail for obstruct. So 2 choices: tell us who you are, or go to jail.
I'm not obstructing anything.
You're gonna give me your name?
My investigation right now, but not.
Are you gonna give me your name?
I'll give you my name.
Okay. What is it? Watch your 6. It's Tyler?
That's my first name.
You got warrants or something? Is that why you don't want to tell us who you are?
I don't have any warrants on me.
Okay. We're gonna hop back over to my car for the time being. Okay.
Okay. Come on, park it back in, or what?
I'll take care of all that.
Right now, we got this guy identified. The second individual arrived on scene while we were with our first suspect. Seemed to know the first suspect, so that's why officers are talking to him. We're waiting to see if we can get better identification from the key holder when he gets here.
All right, go ahead and hop on in the back for me, bud, okay? You want my hat? Don't touch your hat. Yeah, I'll take your hat for now. Yeah, I'll take it off.
Hey, man, what's your name again?
I'm Jared.
Jared?
Yeah.
What was that all about?
I was a dumbass, you see, and I broke into All Metal and stole their walkie-talkies and just being a dumbass. That's
Okay.
what I was.
All right, and what's with this location? Because, I mean, we were down there a little ways and...
What do you mean this location? Why am I here?
Yeah, well, I mean, what are we over here for?
Downtown's my area. I've been riding downtown forever.
Okay,
We always just we just find places to hang out.
okay. Where did all that stuff go?
I know they have cameras.
Did you just get rid of them, or, I mean,
But I'll pass
did you
it.
throw them off, or
Yeah,
where?
I threw that off.
Where'd you throw it off at?
Well, I think y'all drove right past me, so I threw my bag over a fence. And my mask and my gloves are next telephone pole.
All right, sit tight for me, okay? So the book bag's over there. The individual in the back seat of this car dumped items that they took from the property, as well as masks and gloves that was used. Anything else on this side?
He said that should be it. It's just a book bag.
Okay. You there? Bingo. So the radios are in the backpack he had ditched over on a fence, and then he also had a mask with a clown face on it. Now we're gonna head back over to the actual business and make contact over there. See if we can get better identification from the key holder. This might be him.
As you can see right there, there's our three-way camera, and then this is where they come in at right here as well. That way we could get a nice picture of them.
Yeah, maybe we'll see it in the camera. Yeah. Quite obvious. The suspects broke into the business. Busted out the windows. Can you send us any footage?
Okay. There you go. I'll let you. I don't know how to work it. I had a different kind of phone.
This is some surveillance photos. There's our suspect that we taken into custody at the very beginning, trying to go in the window. That's definitely our guy. All right, Tyler. Do you wish to talk to me now?
No.
No? All right. Fair enough.
Time is 0049.
0049. All right. So tonight you're getting booked for burglary and theft.
Minor in possession.
And a minor in possession charge because you had the beer and your alcohol in your backpack. All right?
I'm fine.
All right.
You think we're all right now?
Yep. Watch your leg. All right, man. Well, tonight you're getting booked for the burglary and theft. It's both felony. All right?
Yeah.
Well, you probably could have gotten away. You came walking back up.
I know, but if he goes down, I go down.
Well,
I don't expect him to do that for me, but if I do the same stupid as he does, and if he gets in trouble for it,
you're going down with him?
Yeah, it's only right.
Okay.
They say friendship is dead.
Yeah.
No,
It's a
he's
heck
like
of
my
a friend.
brother.
Well,
I'll take it for it.
there you go.
All right. You have a good night.
All right.
I've been in the Army National Guard now for about 15 years. It affords me the opportunity to travel internationally quite a bit. I've been all over Asia, to include Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. It gives me a great appreciation for different cultures and good perspective when I come back and deal with people on a daily basis.
There's a couple suspicious vehicles over here parked in the middle of the road, blocking traffic. So we're gonna go out, make contact with them, see what's going on. What's up, guys? What? Show me your hands, man.
Hey, stop.
County 478 priority. What street we on?
It's 82nd.
It's gonna be northbound T-Tom. 3 black males in a 4-door sedan. It's gonna be a dead end.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Greg, watch out! Got one behind you! We're running 2 black males, 1 white t-shirt, black pants.
5809, eastbound through that yard. Black male, afro, all black clothing. That's a huge hill.
We need that car secured.
That way.
Are you gonna hop that fence?
He hopped him over that fence. Hey, Watts. Yeah. My guy threw something to the right, to the east while running.
Where at?
Midway down that alley kind of thing that we ran down.
Okay.
So if we can get units to the east, south, and north of us, that'd be great.
Okay.
About 5'8"-ish, thin build, black male, all black clothing. About 140, 130 pounds, pretty thin. And then the last scene, once again, eastbound. County 478, looks like K9 just arrived. Let's go, stick him up. Over the radio, it said something about a gun in the car. I haven't confirmed that yet, though, but he jumped right over that fence, and then he jumped over the back fence into the yard, and I could hear him rustling through those woods back behind it.
Okay. There's also going to be a good chance that oh, contact.
Watch out, watch out. Yeah, I'm watching the dog. Move your hands down. I got Give us your hands. I'm sorry. Got him yet? One more. Do not move. I'm sorry. All right, he's cuffed.
He's cuffed.
I'm sorry. This is him.
I'm going to pull him. This is 100% him.
Yep. All right. North house.
Oh, leash.
I'm sorry.
You're under arrest, bud. Step on up. Hey, how old are you, man?
I just turned 20.
Just turned 20? Okay.
Time for my pants set.
Yeah, when we get in there, man. Have a seat.
Okay. He doesn't have shoes on.
No.
Swing your feet in.
I'm Deputy Gaucher. I'm the one that started that pursuit with you. What were you guys doing tonight?
Nothing, just chilling. We're going back home.
Just chilling, going back home? Okay, so why didn't you stop once you realized it was the police behind you?
Oh, I was just scared. I didn't know what to do.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Just once. It was just a misdemeanor.
Like Raymond Hall once or like adult once?
For adult, I just turned 20.
Oh, when you got arrested? By who? TPD or?
Yeah.
Tacoma? Okay. So what's in the car that we need to worry about?
Sure, nothing.
Well, what about the gun in the back seat?
I didn't have no gun with me.
Okay, did your buddy have a gun with him?
No.
Okay, because there's a gun in the back seat. Who was the guy that put it in there?
I'm not sure. I felt something heavy drop in my car.
Okay. Is that why you were scared? Because you knew he sloughed it right before we got there?
Something.
Okay. Okay. So that had us a little concerned, right? Are you in any set? You in any gang?
No, sir.
Okay. We'll be back to talk to you in a second, okay? So this is a car that the subjects bailed from. Led us on a little pursuit. Neighboring agency was able to locate a loaded firearm behind the driver's seat with an extended mag. The car was still in drive, and so it rolled into the hill before it stopped. Luckily, it didn't hit anyone's property.
All right, buddy. So why did you run?
Because, man, like, it just, we didn't even, I didn't even think that you guys were, like, trying to, like, stop us. Like, why? We got weed, we're smoking weed, and then
Yeah, and I don't care about weed.
Go to sleep.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel you, man.
Go to sleep
And if that's all it was, y'all would have went home and went to sleep.
Exactly.
But you guys took off in a high-speed chase, and me and my partner chased you until you guys didn't have any more street. And then we went for a run.
When you run like that, it makes you look pretty guilty.
All I'm trying to say is I'm trying to go home, take care of my mom and family, man. I still have my mom on 23. I'm trying to
Who's the driver?
I don't know.
You don't know him?
What? He's an acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Basically, like, you know, like, I don't even remember his name. Like,
you weren't telling him to stop or anything like that?
No?
No.
So you don't even know his name?
No.
Well, I'm telling you right now, man, you probably want to help me out, right? Because I'll tell you right now,
I don't know.
There's a pistol in that car, bro.
I tell you, I don't know.
Are you a convicted felon?
No.
You're not a convicted felon?
I got malicious mischief.
Okay, but you're not a convicted felon?
No, and I gotta start going to drug class and go to the I have like school. I got a lot.
So you got some stuff you gotta take care of?
Yeah.
All right, hang tight for me, okay?
You're going to jail tonight for your warrants, okay? You can't be putting the public in danger like that.
All right, Jimmy. It's Deputy Watts again, man. All right, you are suspended in the 3rd degree. You're gonna go to jail for the pursuit, driving while license is suspended, and then also for resisting arrest, all right? There is a gun in the car. It is gonna get fingerprinted. I don't assume that you're gonna have fingerprints on that gun. There's been drive-by shootings and stuff every night, so you don't wanna be a part of that.
So I was working on October 1st at the concert during a mass shooting that we had here. It's probably one of the most horrific events, most tragic things I think I've ever experienced on this job. But out of that big tragedy is seeing how this city stepped up to the plate. Not even hours after it happened, you have lines, city blocks wide, donating blood. Just really proud of the work that we did that night, my agency and this whole city. I got a guy in a moped up here, no license plate, looks unregistered. I'm gonna try and do a vehicle stop off. Control VC70, copy 467. WMA on a scooter, I'm gonna be behind the Goodwill. Turned into here, didn't he? There he is. I got an unregistered scooter. Trying to duck behind a building real quick. It's pretty weird. Sir, go ahead and step off the scooter for me. Keep your hands where I can see them. Keep your hand away from that knife. All right, place your hands on top of your head and interlace your fingers for me. How many knives you got on you?
2, sir.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do you have anything illegal on you at all, sir?
No, not on my person, sir.
Excellent. The reason why I stopped you, by the way, is your vehicle's unregistered.
No, it's not. Like,
yeah, and you also ran that red light.
That wasn't no red light, sir. I went through at yellow light.
We're gonna agree to disagree, I guess. Did you get a ticket recently?
Driving on a suspended and driving an unregistered vehicle.
You can't ride the bus?
I get like social anxiety, man. I can't stand being around groups of people, man. It freaks me out.
All right, just play me a favor. Place your hands right here. Can I look inside your bag?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You can check my sharps container, man, and see, make sure I got my sharps in there.
All right. You have a sharps container?
Yes, sir.
That's responsible. I like it.
It don't hurt, especially because we got that the point exchange right there, right up the street from where I live.
Needle exchange? Really? How many needles you got in that sharps container?
There should be like 4 or 5, and that pouch that you pulled out right before that has my my 4 brand new needles and my my alcohol prep pads and all this. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you know, be clean, be safe, man. You know.
Yeah, I get it, dude. What's your stimulant?
Honestly,
if you don't mind me asking.
Honestly, sir, I prefer methamphetamine.
You prefer methamphetamine?
Because they had me on Adderalls.
It's one hell of a stimulant, dude.
Well, sir, when they had you on the pure amphetamine Adderalls, since 6 years old.
You were on Adderall at 6 years old?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I know. That's how up our system is out here.
Yeah, Adderall since 6. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And that stuff in the tin can is meth, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been using meth?
Since I was 17.
I like how you have the cotton balls.
Yep.
Stop the bleeding, right?
No.
No? All right, sir. Do me a favor. Place your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Okay. Just like this. Hands, palms together. Thank you, sir.
I never forgot about that.
What's that?
But I never forgot about that.
You forgot about that?
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. Don't bother me any. You injected or?
Honestly, I just started the injecting thing not that long ago. You try to find a safer way you can to use it.
Where'd you get that stuff at?
Honestly, from one of my cousins.
Does he sell the meth or does he just keep it?
He's kind of like a user like me, man.
Okay. Hey, Steven, you got those stuff organized? You got your sharps,
Yes,
you know, your needle stuff, you got your little tourniquet, you got your electronic, your alcohol pads?
Yep.
Dude, I gotta say, but this is like the most squared away, like, little kid I've
man,
ever
you gotta
seen.
be safe, man.
A lot of people got
I'm gonna be dead by the time I'm 50 anyways, man, but I don't need nothing making that,
What makes you think you're gonna be dead by 50? Maybe you should stop the meth. Maybe you could live to like 55. You know?
I'm figuring I might as well have, you know, the fun and enjoyment of what I can do while I can do it until I'm gone.
You ever gonna stop using this stuff?
I'd had plans for it, but at the moment, they're not within, you know, stepping distance.
Okay. So that's a no?
Not at the moment.
Okay. All right, man. All right, dude.
Now you know. You know?
That's your decision.
Of course.
Officer Uptain, you just want to stick in the back of your car for now? You remember me from last time?
Yeah.
Vegas and Wynwood?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That was like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Whenever you search somebody's bag, there's an inherent danger with it, especially narcotics users. What's refreshing about this guy is all of his needles are vacuum sealed and packed. When he's done using it, he puts it in his sharps container, which he said he was given to him. Last time he stopped him, he said, hey, yeah, I picked it up, you know, at a clinic. So that's awesome. And his narcotics is all separated and everything. Nice, neat little container. Pretty open and honest about it. You know, hey, I used meth since I was 17. I don't really plan to quit. All right, Steven. Hey, man, I appreciate your honesty and everything like that. Man, it's really refreshing to have that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Your kit was probably one of the most organized, one of the most sanitary dudes going about what you do. But unfortunately, it is what it is, dude. You broke the law. I gotta take you in, okay?
Ticketable offense, basically, ain't it?
What's that?
Ticketable offense.
I mean, like, it is what it is, okay?
Okay.
All right, maybe one day they'll legalize methamphetamine, but not today, okay?
No more.
All right, sir.
I don't need no more from you guys.
All right, sir. Best of luck to you, Steven.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. King's 10. Dig 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can transmit on 4360.